Hey guys, Nick here, and the new map packs for Modern Warfare 3 came out today, and this is one of those maps from the new map pack. I believe this is called Piazza. It's an Italian-based map, and it's crazy and insane, and lots of hallways and close quarters, and good for SMGs, and possibly shotguns. They said they had buff. I saw somewhere, somebody posted a comment on some video saying that they had buffed all the shotguns. So I was using the SPAS 12, and no, they still suck so much. It's like the lag compensation happens tenfold when you're using shotguns, in that I'll shoot somebody, I'll see bullets come out, I'll hear the sound, and it's either that there's lag in that I died before I actually shot, or that my bullets are not going on target. And that would not make sense, because it's like times where there's somebody directly in front of me and there's no possible way that the bullets could have not hit them. But it seems that this happens anyways. But yeah, so new maps, there's this one and the other one in the park in New York, which is okay, but they have new maps, but they haven't really changed their spawn system. And it almost seems like they haven't come to terms with the fact that their spawn system is kind of absolutely awful. And once they accept this, they could maybe change it into something that would be good. But it's like they're just too stubborn in that they won't accept that their spawn system needs to be changed and it needs to be redesigned entirely. And they just haven't done it. And the whole Reaper invincibility or kill streak invincibility thing, still an issue. Just letting you know. Still bothers me when I smack somebody in the face with a Reaper missile and they shrug it off like it's a pebble, and it kind of bothers me. Probably should have cut this host migration out, but whatever, we'll keep it in there. And I believe since the timer started so high, I think that means I'm host. I think that's what that means, which is generally a bad thing because lag comp hurts you even more when you're host. But this Reaper does fairly well. You know, there's not a lot of them who have the invincibility. See, the issue happens when you see one guy who's kind of like standing still trying to shoot at you, and you shoot at him, and as you get closer, you can see a whole bunch of people who just spawned and they're not on the map yet. Or they're not, like their red box isn't on the map, and then I'll shoot at them again, and since they just spawned, their red box hasn't appeared, you can't kill them. If they're not running blind eye and their red box has not appeared, they are invincible, which is kind of annoying, because it's a waste of my kill streak. For one, I can see the guy there, I can see that I hit him, he clearly should be dead, but he's not. Get that. Anyways, so as you can see, there's a lot of tight corners. It's mostly close quarters combat, good for SMGs, as I said before. I would definitely throw a silencer on though, because it's very crazy, and you don't want to give away your location. Unless you do. There are some times where giving away your location can actually be beneficial. If you can, but probably not in this game. Really, I can't think of it. In Modern Warfare 2, giving away your location, people would run towards you. You kind of knew which way they'd be coming from, and you could, just stand there and shoot people as they ran at you. But in this game, you give away your location, people are spawning every single possible place surrounding you, and you're dead. So, silencers, very good. SMGs, very good for this map. But I'm still having troubles with the whole spawn system, and I think they need to just come to terms with the fact that their spawn system is not good, and it needs to be changed for them to, or for this game to make sense. So what do I think of the maps? This one I think is okay. It's a little bit crazy. Kind of reminds me of Favela in that it's more close ranged and very crazy. Lots of different places for people to be. And I think it has some good potential. This guy gets turned on because he's bad, and this guy gets stabbed because he's clueless. But anyways, look at this guy. I'm pretty sure he just spawned right there, and had juiced, which, okay, Infinity Ward, Hammer, whatever they are, Infinity Sledgehammer Ward, whoever you are, you really need to work on the spawns. They suck. But, yep, the maps I think are pretty good. I think that the spawns are still holding them back. I the other one in the park, what was it? Oh, Liberation, yes. Liberation I actually liked. It was big and not like completely open. It was kind of like Wasteland with more cover is what I thought it was. So it was less open, had less like huge long distances, and had more cover. There was some trees to hide in, and it actually looked like a Modern Warfare 2 map. But with the insanity that goes on in this game, it's still not quite at that level of consistency that Modern Warfare 2 without noob tubes would have been at. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for. So this game isn't completely lost. It's fun sometimes, but things just have to work out for you. You have to get a game where you're not affected by lag comp, and there's different levels of it. Sometimes it'll hurt you a little, and sometimes it'll just cripple you. But the whole spawn system, sometimes I can manage to deal with it, and I can kind of like, if I know the map really well and I kind of stay near my teammates and stuff, there's certain maps that I can survive the crazy spawns, but it makes it so you can't really be aggressive. You can't run towards their spawn. You really have to kind of stay in a very small area, which forces you to camp. That's the only way I've found. Well, not like standing in one spot, but like standing within like one small area. That's the only way I've really found to survive the spawns. Because if you're doing what I'm doing right now, and you're running towards, where you think enemies are, you're probably gonna die. Like it's possible to not happen, but you're betting on odds. You're not really putting things in your own hands. You're not in control. And Modern Warfare 2 I liked because I don't like this death, but Modern Warfare 2 I liked, like when people weren't noob tubing and whatnot, you could control what happened most of the time. Like, occasionally the spawns were bad. Like the spawns in Modern Warfare 2 weren't perfect, far from, but they were more consistent, they were more logical, and you could predict what would happen. You can't really do that in this game. Another thing I've noticed about playing in this new map pack playlist or whatever it is that it's a lot harder. And this makes sense, obviously, because the only people who can play in it are the people with the Elite subscription. So only the people who are playing $50 a year are in this playlist. So you're going to have more serious players. So it makes this more difficult to do. Just because somebody pays $50 doesn't mean they are better, but it does mean that on average people are going to be better because they're more serious, they're paying more money. Anyways, that was my game. Let me know what you think with the new maps if you already have them, and let me know what you think about spawns, because I talked about that a lot and they really bother me. But I'm going to stop ranting about spawns because I've done that enough. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.